Dynamic warm-up. TSCers, the dynamic warm-up is how you prime your body for physical activity. Whether you're training with weights, whether you're getting ready to play basketball, soccer, anything. You want to warm up through motion. That's what dynamic warm-up means. You're increasing your rate of respiration. You're increasing your heart rate. Your blood is pumping. It's circulating to your joints. Your joints are becoming warmed and lubricated, and you're getting ready for physical activity. To run your fastest, to have your best agility, your best acceleration, your best movement. How do you do it? Dynamic warm-up. Now, old school, people used to think, oh, well, it's time for football practice. Well, let's all go line up in lines out on the football field, and we'll hang down and touch our toes and stretch our hamstrings, and then we'll stretch our quads, and then we'll do beauty queens, and then we'll do a hip flexor stretch, and everything was stretch and hold for 15 seconds. Not anymore. Almost every sport now uses a dynamic warm-up. Now, static stretching, the opposite of a dynamic warm-up, is great for a cool down. After your workout, that's cool. Static stretch. Hold the stretch for 15 or 20 seconds. Move on to the next stretch. Hold it for 15 or 20 seconds. That's great. It's going to release some of that lactic acid. You're not going to be as sore the next day as you otherwise might be. But to warm up and to prepare your body for peak athletic performance, for weight training, for running, for anything like that, for a basketball game, you want to use a dynamic warm-up. So here I am. I'm using the lines on the volleyball court. I'll do one dynamic warm-up type exercise for 10 yards. That's half a volleyball court. So here I'm doing this walking quad stretch. Now, static stretching, you would just stand there and hold your quad stretch for 15 seconds. Not here. We're walking it out, we're stretching it, we're walking it out, we're stretching it, we're warming up, and then we jog it out. Get your heart rate up and your respiration up. Right away, I'm coming right back. Tapioca. This is little baby karaoke here. Crossing the feet over, swiveling the hips, loosening up. And really, most importantly, doing anything athletic, you want to make sure your hips are loosened. I mean, you got to loosen your knees, your ankles, your spine, your neck, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. But your hips got to pop if you're going to do something athletic and explosive. So here we're doing big karaoke right away. And literally, the time that it takes you to watch this video, you can be totally warmed up and ready to play, ready to lift, ready to do anything. It goes by very quickly when you do a good dynamic warm-up. Here's what I call kickoffs and touchdowns. I mean, there might be some other name for it. But look, you're going to kick, you're going to loosen your hamstrings, and then you're going to touch down that high hand to the foot on the ground. Kick, and then take the high hand to the foot on the ground. Just loosening up, warming up, literally warming up. Your core temperature, your body temperature is going to increase. You're going to warm up your muscles so that they can be loosened, so they can be stretched out, and they can be ready for peak performance for physical activity. So there's several different things you can do for dynamic warm-up. If your gym has an empty aerobics room, racquetball court, basketball court, set it up like this. Do 10 yards one thing. Here I'm going to do every third step I shoot the knee. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. And then jog it out. If you have an empty racquetball court, basketball court, any area where you got a little room to move around. If not, do a traditional dynamic warm-up. Jumping jacks. Fine. Jumping jacks is a great dynamic warm-up. Running in place, even running on a treadmill is a dynamic warm-up. You're moving, your heart rate's increasing, you're loosening everything up, and you're getting ready to go. Jumping rope, brilliant dynamic warm-up. Here I'm doing some skips, but if you have the area, I prefer to do a dynamic warm-up like this where you'll do several different movements to loosen up your body in different ways. This is going over and under a hurdle, so we go over the low hurdle, under the high hurdle. Now I probably wouldn't make it, I'm not ducking down low enough there, but we're just warming up. It's all about getting the motion, getting the heart rate up, getting your respiration up. And then look, I'm not taking a lot of time. I go down, right back. It's all about getting that heart rate up and getting ready to go. There you go. So I step over the hurdle, go under the hurdle, jog it out. And that's really all there is to it when it comes to a dynamic warm-up. And again, the static stretching is good as a static cool down. So before you do your weight training, before you get ready to play baseball, soccer, basketball, ice hockey, dynamic warm-up. Get your heart rate up, get moving. Afterwards, static cool down. Your muscles that are already warm, stretch them out. Okay, I'm getting towards the end here. That was a little hop start, and then I just ran it out. Just working on that first step acceleration, really loosening up. Let's see what I do here. Okay, that's going to be a lean fall start, so I go up on my toes and just lean forward until I have to take a step to catch myself. I think I'll do one more. We're at about 5-6 minutes here. That's it. Entire dynamic warm-up done in the time it took you to watch a YouTube video.